Based on my conversations with leaders like Donna Munch and Ellie Humphrey, I've come across 3 questions that strategic leaders ask themselves that we can ask ourselves on a regular basis, maybe even day to day, to shift our mindset from tactical to thinking more strategically. Just notice which one of these stands out for you and could be helpful if you were to ask it on a regular basis. The first is, what's my time horizon? What's my time horizon? If you're coming to work every day to focus on what to do this week, this day, or even this hour, you're probably thinking more tactically, right? What's right in front of me? And so to be more strategic, shift your focus toward the longer term, to the longer time horizon. Think more futuristically, perhaps what needs to happen a year, 2 years, even 3 years from today. So ask yourself, what's my time horizon, to shift your focus from what's immediately in front of you to that longer term view. What's my time horizon? Next up, what's the scope of my influence? What's the scope of my influence? Meaning, who are you working with and collaborating with on a day-to-day basis? If you're working with peers who are in a closely held team who all report in to the same leader, you're probably thinking more tactically. But if you're working across teams, team to team, across the organization, you're probably operating more strategically. So ask yourself, what's the scope of my influence? Who am I working with? Is it people kind of closely held in the team, or am I reaching out across the organization? And then the final one is, what's the extent of the change I'm driving? What's the extent of the change that I'm driving? Are you working on stuff that largely supports maintaining the status quo? Or are you instead thinking like a game changer, looking at that long-term transformational change, more broad scale change? So what's the extent of the change that you're driving? Are you working on the day-to-day status quo, or are you impacting transformational change? As Donna Munch said to me, even your body language can show whether you're being tactical or communicating more strategically. She said, if you're talking about strategy, your arms should be open wide like you're conducting an orchestra. You can't do that with T-Rex arms. So don't be a tactical T-Rex.